hippie ideal of getting back to the land. In doing so, he's established a productive garden using permaculture techniques. I've got to tell you, I reckon both Paul and his garden are interesting, but different.
So, Colin, you know, people in TV land would have been familiar maybe with that luscious black mulberry, but I'll bet they've never encountered this delicious mulberry from India, where it is Morris levigata, and in India they call it shatut, or in English we refer to it as maggot mulberry.
Why do you call it maggot mulberry?
Well, by its general appearance. I mean, if I can't get a witchetty grub every day and I got that maggot feeling, I come out and eat my shatuts. Lucky Colin today, ripe babaco on the ground, which is only when they're fit for eating. A Carica hybrid from the high Andes. No papaya in it, and at this stage, the equal of papaya. And you can eat everything on a delicious one, including the skin, believe it or not.
Is it as good as a pawpaw?
I like them better in this climate. You can see no seed. The guts are remarkable.
Imagine.
Let's have that knife. Let's go eat something else. Up here, a totally unique species of citrus.
Certified eccentric. I like
a sweet lime, Citrus lemedioides. It's not the lemonade fruit, which is a sweet form of lemon. It's its own species, which is sweet only because it's acid-free.
I don't think it'll be that sweet.
Well, you eat them like a mouthguard because the flavor's behind the skin, and I ain't that good an actor, mate.
That's right. They're beautiful. Paul Recker has managed to maintain himself here in his utopian garden for the past 17 years by firstly operating a nursery on the site. He then discovered that it was a whole lot easier to sell seeds than plants, so that was the next phase.
Colin, a great fruit is Cherry the Rio Grande, Eugenia aggregata, hardy to -6. Now, I'm going to give you one, but I want the seed back because everyone is sold. And people should be growing these in their yard from seed to shrub, maybe 4 years if well grown.
There you are.
Thank you very much. So we'll walk on up to the back of the house, because these are the kind of fruit where you pick them off the tree hard and they take about a week to ripen.
The third stage is tourism, and now the garden provides an insight into alternative plant life and lifestyle that many visitors from overseas could never have imagined. His unique style no doubt leaves a lasting impression.
Would the cameraman like some sweet lime? Right here, coming right on up, buddy. Running delicious. Boy, this is Brazil's most delicious jabuticaba. Let me get you one, Carl. I'll get you a few. Now,
How do you eat them?
Put them to your mouth, puncture with your teeth, push the guts in, suck them clean, and I chew the seed for the extra protein.
Oh, it's so good. They're beautiful. Magic.
Ficus auriculata, Indian big leaf fig. Only about 1 in 100 ripen because we don't have the necessary wasp for pollination, but when ripe, like instant jam on toast. Yellow sapote, canistel, egg fruit, so called because the texture's like moist hard-boiled egg yolk, and look at that high vitamin A content. These are definitely one of my favorites. I can't get past the tree. I never make it inside. This is Brazilian cherry, pitanga, or Eugenia uniflora. Here, let me get you one, Colin.
No, they're too tart for me.
Oh, you've had it before. Well, you either love them or you don't like them, mate, and I love them.
You have it.
This inconspicuous-looking weed is really the very valuable Chinese herb goticola, Centella asiatica.
And what's it good for?
Well, many people are swearing that 2 leaves a day are very effective for arthritis. I use it as the herb of longevity.
Are there any side effects to it, do you know?
Well, again, Colin, there are a lot of alkaloids in this plant, and one of them is a reputed carcinogen. So 2 leaves a day is the dose. Like any medicine, more is not necessarily better.
Well, I've really enjoyed my visit to this garden, and Paul Recker certainly is different. I've been flat out following him around all day, and and he wants me to follow him one more time, but I'm not going to be in this one.